Hello, everybody. Scott Golden here with the Golden Opportunities Coaching YouTube channel and the Pro Wrestling Logic YouTube channel. Welcome to those of you who are new. Welcome back to those of you seasoned veterans of what we do around here. What we do around here is bring about the best and sometimes worst of pro wrestling. And as we move towards almost 2,700 of these, looking forward to continuing to add when we can Rampage for the 27th of the month of May is here. Brian Danielson, Matt Sydal basically on top. This is a very weak go home show to the Double or Nothing. Uh, there is an Owen Hart tournament here, match here. Live from Vegas, Nevada, and Excalibur, Ricky Starks, and Taz on commentary. Special guest William Regal for the opening contest. Brian Danielson defeats Matt Sydal, 11:09. Lots of mat work to start. Regal won't give anything away about Danielson's condition ahead of the pay per view. Crowd's into everything hot. Back from the commercial break. After Sydal hits a leg lariat and a moonsault. After the split screen, Sydal flips into a flying mirror attempt. Danielson gets a knee strike. Sydal and Danielson exchange strikes with the knees. Sydal then counters a suplex attempt with a Rana into a cradle near fall. Sydal then pushes Danielson off the top rope and hits a Meteora. Danielson then rolls through with a single crab. Sydal then escapes, but Danielson keeps the hold on, twists into a knee bar, heel hook. Sydal then got a rope break, and Danielson hits the yes kicks. Danielson then goes to the back suplex, but Sydal counters into a sunset flip powerbomb for another near fall. Danielson and Sydal exchange forearms, and Sydal catches Danielson with a near fall. Danielson then hits the knee, lays in hammers and anvil elbows, locks on the guillotine, body scissors. Sydal is out, and Danielson gets the victory. I'm not a fan of this in the sense that Sydal comes into the company. He's good for bumping around, but Danielson should be somebody facing somebody of better value. Young Bucks with Gangrel, what? And Brandon Cutler defeats Taylor Rust and John Cruz. Bucks come out with basically as Hardy Boys cosplayers, as they've been mocked with when music. Gangrel is in their corner. Matt tracks on the screen. Brandon Cutler dressed as Lita. Nick wears just face paint, and Matt dressed as Matt Hardy. And then the crowd chant, "You still got it," for the Hardys playing along with the joke. And then the Bucks hit double super kicks on both guys. Matt hit twist fate on Cruz, and then Nick hits Swanton to get the win. After the match, Young Bucks beat up Gangrel and gives him the BTE trigger. Real Hardys come out to make the save. Bucks run from the ring, and Cutler faced Wrath of the Hardys, taking Twist Fate and Swanton. And the Bucks watch from ringside as their supposed friend gets nailed. I mean, if you have to have the Bucks on your show, I guess this is a way to do it. I'm glad for Gangrel getting the cameo, but I'd rather see Gangrel at, I don't know, nearly 50 than I would the Bucks even once. Darby Allin challenged Kyle O'Reilly for Sunday. Allin blames O'Reilly for Sting's injury. After last week's Dynamite, if O'Reilly doesn't accept, Allin will ruin Double or Nothing for all the members of the Elite, which I hope Darby Allin doesn't get wasted with the Elite here pretty soon. Anyway, Dante Martin, Max Caster with the Gun Club, and Anthony Bowen, 6-12. Pre-match rap shenanigans early, and Gun Boys try to do Bowen's jobs, and they take too long. Martin jump starts the match, hitting a top rope crossbody on Caster. Gun Boys are on the floor. Billy Guns runs him into the ring apron. Anyway, Aubrey Everett sets Caster's crew to the back. After the break, Caster drops Martin with a back suplex. Caster gets a sunset flip for near fall, and O'Connor roll for another near fall. Martin then hits a diving crossbody for another near fall. Martin then hits a nosedive and gets a 3 count. Good match. Enough. Anyway, so rundown on the finals of the Owen Hart's men's tournament. Dan Lambert's out next, and Men of the Year are here. They run down the crowd. Scorpio Sky has a new TNT Championship belt, gold leather belt with gold plates, um, and then uh, the final rundown for the Double or Nothing card after the Guerrero promo. Page and Punk, Rosa and Deeb, Jungle Boy Luchasaurus against Keith Lee, Source Strickland, Powerhouse Hobbs, and Ricky Starks. For the tag belts, MJF and Wardlow, Cargill and Anna J TBS title, Hardy Boys and Young Bucks, Death Triangle, House of Blacks, Owen Hart's Women's Tournament Final, Britt Baker, Statlander, or Soho, Owen Hart's men's title, Adam Cole and Samoa Joe, Moxley, Danielson, Eddie Kingston, Santana Ortiz versus Jericho Appreciation Society, Anarchy in the Arena, Men of the Year, Paige Van Zant versus Sammy Guevara, Frankie Kazarian, Ty Conti, Buy-In, Hookhausen versus Tony Nese and Mark Sterling. Anyway. Ruby Soho defeats Chris Statlander in the main event here. Decent enough match, 10 minutes and 6 seconds. Face-to-face promo before the match. Statlander cuts impassioned promo, getting the live crowd behind her. After the break, Soho takes Statlander to the mat with a top rope Rana. After the match is jump-started, the early part of the match is basically babyface versus babyface insecurity going forward. Then we see top rope Rana. Statlander comes back with a powerbomb for near fall. Statlander charges into the corner and hurts her shoulder in the process. Tries to press Soho, can't get her up. Hits a Rana, but back in the ring, Soho takes Statlander down and locks her in. Soho tries head scissors Statlander into the turnbuckle. Statlander counters with a reverse wheelbarrow slam, sending Soho headfirst into the buckle. Statlander hits a German suplex and a Fisherman Falcon Arrow. Only gets the 2 count, and the Oklahoma Roll gets the pin. The crowd is really in for Statlander win, and you could see visual distrust from the crowd. After the match, Tony Schiavone gets in the ring to interview Soho, who has won. Britt Baker's music hits as she comes out, and Soho demands that they cut the music. Soho grabs the mic from Schiavone, and the crowd booed Soho hard. Soho tries calming the crowd down, but they weren't having none of that. Soho promised Baker that she had a receipt coming, rather. The crowd just continues booing her, making matters worse. Baker just laughed it off. And then there we go. It's just an interesting thing that Ruby Soho was so hot when they brought her in, and now they could care less about her. It's oversaturation of product, but it is what it is. We'll be back with more right after this.